All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our end of day report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger reports. All right, so today was an interesting day. Didn't have a whole lot of fireworks out there going on, but it was still an interesting day nonetheless. Let's take a look at these charts. So the first one you have up here is silver. Now, I did give you the crash alert, and we did have some downside production today before the market rallied back into the close, but still under a bearish pointer, which means we still have downside to contend with that is forthcoming. I believe the support is way down here at the $23 handle, and I think that's exactly where silver is headed. Next up is your nat gas. Nat gas is still in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading as it has topped out from the dead cat bounce from the 52-week lows. I think we're headed to $1.50. I know. For you bulls out there, you just don't have anything on the chart to be bullish about. I am so sorry. What up, IT? Good looking out, man. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. All right, so the next one we got here is the Dow. All right, so the Dow been crying wolf for a while now, right? But I'm going to reiterate what I said before. You crossed over back into a bull market, but you still got a bearish trend momentum reading. And you have all these bot checks back here and a crash alert here. And we're in the third day. And we got another crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. You know, the more back-to-back alerts you get like this, the more dramatic the down move. And because this is a very thin Kumo cloud, 33,000 may not hold as a support at all. This thing could fall like a hot knife through butter and take us right down. And I mean down hard. So please pay close attention. This market is in the sell the rally mode as long as this line stays red, and it's been red for a moment. And the market has come nowhere near of testing or taking out the overhead resistance level zones. So unless this turns green, you have nothing but selling opportunities on the screen. Next up, the NASDAQ 100. It's also in a bull market, but it also has a bearish trend momentum reading. And as you can see here, we had a crash alert back here, and the market today was day 5. Again, my alerts can lead the market 3 to 5 days out, and we haven't gotten any downside yet. All right, but you got these back-to-back alerts back here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the longer they try to stretch this out and prevent it, the harder the fall. That means the 12,000 support may not hold at all. This thing may drop right down below 11,000. It could do it in one swift move, or it can do it in 2 or 3 moves. But better believe when it comes, it will be fast and furious. The only thing that can change this outlook, all right, this market outlook, is for this trend momentum line to turn green. If this line turns green, then all bets are off. We're now in a buy the pullback, buy the dip zone, and we'll have no choice but to autocorrect to the direction of the market. But right now, it's still red. So you are in the sell the rip, sell the rally mode. Until this changes, that is where we are. Next up, we have gold futures. Now, gold here is in a bull market, but as you see, we had a crash alert after we got the 52-week high, and we got the downside production immediately. Then we had another crash alert, and then the market paused, and then we got more downside production today. I think this market is headed down to 1900. Remember, gold historically has had a problem staying above 1900. So I think it's going to come back down and make the 1900 resistance the new support. That is how we can be guaranteed that the market is really bullish and really wants to go wild. All right. Just because you hit a 52-week high or 52-week low doesn't mean the trend is strong and intact. It just means you've managed to hit a new 52-week high or 52-week low. It's not really that significant. Markets occasionally, and more seldom than not, will hit new 52-week highs or new 52-week lows and then reverse hard. And I think that's what's happening here in gold. You hit a new 52-week high and everybody was excited. And now the market is reversing, and it could do so rather hard. We could see $100 down day coming. Those $100 bars are rare, but they have happened to my memory at least twice. And I think it's going to happen again. And when I say twice, I mean twice within a decade. So yeah, stay on alert, high alert for gold to the downside. Next up is the S&P 500, which has crossed over to a bull market, but has a bearish trend momentum reading and a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right. And the 4,000 psychological support is the downside initial target. So we'll see what happens. But right now, it's looking like the markets do want to correct, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is oil. Oil is still in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means this market is locked and loaded to the downside. Support is sub $75. That is where your support is, sub $75. And technically speaking, now that the market is moving the way it's moving, the 52-week lows are now in play officially, ladies and gentlemen. The bear market has reclaimed the oil price and it is falling. Next up is the Russell. The Russell is in a bear market with a bullish trend momentum reading still. It is not turned red. So now that you're at the resistance, 1850 is still resistance for this market. All right. If it cannot break 1850, then the bear market will reclaim the Russell, and then we're coming back down to the 1700 support. All right. And then below that is below 1650, folks. So you got two key support areas for your Russell. It has to get above this Kumo cloud. It needs to get up there near the 1900. Has to do it, or else it's going to get bloody. All right. It's just the way it is. That's what the algo charts are telling us. Next up is the US dollar index. Now, this is in a bear market with a bullish trend momentum reading. And we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Bottom of the Kumo cloud at 103 is the initial upside target. And you still have support, psychological key support at 100, aka par. Can the dollar stay above par? I know everyone's been screaming the death of the dollar, but it hasn't really been doing anything for a while. Look at this consolidated pattern here. You really haven't done too much. I don't see a lot of destruction. Now back here, yeah, it was epic. But since then, we've been kind of tame, really. Not a lot going on here. Not like you would think. So, yeah. Still in a bear market, though, but you still got a bullish trend momentum reading. So, market's still in the buy the dips. Next up is Ethereum futures, and we have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We had a crash alert coming into today, back-to-back crash alerts I gave you the last couple of days, and you can see here the market paid in full today, gave you nice downside production, and we're not done yet. Top of the Kumo cloud between 1550 and 1600 is the initial downside target. Ouch. I know. It is what it is, folks. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. But unless something changes, this is what we're looking at. This is what's going to happen in this market. All right. Next up is the Bitcoin futures. Bull market, but a bearish trend momentum reading And you had a nice little downside production today overall, but still it even hasn't begun to really move yet. You're looking at a initial downside target of 25,000. All right, so you're looking at a possibility of a 4,000 point downward correction. So fasten your seatbelts, folks. It could be a bumpy ride. And that's all we got for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not already done so, please click the bell icon and subscribe so you can be notified when I'm doing these live sessions. Also, if you have not already done so, go to PulseWaveTrading.com, take the 14-day challenge, see how much money you can make trading alongside us for free for the next 14 days. I think you will be startled at the spectacular results you will receive. And with that being said, remember the system works if you work the system. Make money, not excuses. Be patient. Let your trade setups develop. It is not uncommon to remain in positions for days, even weeks, and in some cases, even months, because we are trend followers. We trade in a direction of the trend, whether that be long-term trend or short-term momentum. We trade with the flow of the price action. And when the market turns, we turn with it. And that's just how you do it, folks. I'm here to tell you, if you stick to the system between now and the end of August, you're going to be surprised, because this fall, if we even make it to the fall, the wheels are going to fall off, and it's going to be a nightmarish condition in these markets. You're looking at a possible 40 to 50% correction from today's price levels in the S&P 500, in the NASDAQ, in the Dow, in the Russell. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get on and popping. So you want to get in here, get yourself positioned so that you can capitalize on these opportunities. I believe these are going to be the best trading opportunities in our lifetime. Something you can write home and tell your kids and grandkids about, and great grandkids that you will never get a chance to meet. You can leave these memoirs for them. All right, so be encouraged, folks. And I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to smash that like button.